Good evening, morning, afternoon, freaks and geeks. This is Relusion. A while ago, I said that the paranormal community is the most toxic out there, and to this day, that is true. Still, it it's more than bugging me. I'm being pissed off that all this nastiness is still going on, and it's not just YouTube either. I can think way back in the day when Paranormal State was a new show. Ryan Buell was getting a lot of flack for like doing a show, doing like pre-sales on tickets and just not showing up. He just took the money and he didn't even laugh at the bank. He was just like, "Oh, okay, I have butt cancer. I can't show up." And then there's Chip Coffee and a handful of other like really old psychics like Cleo. She wasn't even freaking Jamaican. So there's been a lot of frauds out there since I can remember. Literally. Um, and even Houdini was debunking a lot of psychic claims. And it's not because he didn't believe in it, it's because he wanted to believe in it. And the same thing with a lot of debunkers on YouTube and even out of YouTube. Like, for instance, I have seen some things myself. I have experienced quite a few things myself. Never got it on tape because I'm not thinking like, oh, I'm about to get grabbed by a spiritual force. Might as well grab my camera out. It happened. And it never happens when it's being recorded. I do have a couple instances that my security cameras have caught. I'm going to do a video on that later. But all these places, all these people, they keep getting like confirmation, like evidence and evidence and evidence and evidence weekly. It's like these ghosts want to jump up and be like, "Oh, hi, here I am." But then when someone else comes up, they're all just like, "Oh no, I've already jumped through the hoop. I'm tired. Let me be. I already did it for that previous guy. God, I'm not a show clown." Oh, another person with a YouTube channel has come up. Hey, I'm here. So it's gotten doxing is one thing. I'm not degrading doxing or saying or like passing off or one thing. What I'm trying to say is like doxing. It's like, oh, this is the person's name and this is their address. I'm going to tell you guys for no good reason. But then when you drive up to someone's goddamn house and films and be like, oh, hey, that's Beardo's house, by the way. That is the scummiest shit I've ever seen. And why? Why is this a good thing to do? Please, anybody that is like all for doxing people, tell me why. How is that a good thing? What kind of net positive is there to dox anyone? To harass, belittle, ridicule, and even Andrew from Proving Demons flipped out because Beardo had said, "Hey, I hope your child is well and good luck to you in the future." Oh, you're attacking my child now. Dude, just shut the fuck up. Now, there is one thing that all of this comes down to. Why everybody is so, like, violently at arms on defending their channel and their videos. Money. It's the money. It all comes down to money. I've always wanted to get into the paranormal, not really business, but ever since I was a kid, I wanted to find a way to actually, like, record and study the paranormal. That's why I've been researching things. I've researched, like, the ghost photography, found out that was bunk. Like, the ghost hunters, that's why I was so into Paranormal State. They didn't take, like, a camera and, be all, like, oh god, what was that? What was that? Oh god, there was a noise, what was that? Oh god! But turns out they're fake. So it's really hard to find actual proof that you can't just look at and be like, oh, I can't figure that out. And I've been actively trying. I have 3 different kinds of paranormal videos. Debunked, don't know what this is, and this is very possible. I think I only have 1 episode of the very possible out. I just thought it was really cool that Orion had gone into other people's houses and tried to help them with their paranormal problems. But then it's like, consecutively, they don't solve any issues. I always hate it when they bring in a psychic, because they're all like, oh, well, here's this, that's that, oh yeah, I sense this. It's like, it's all the stuff that we already covered. Yes, you're psychic. Woo, move on. It's like, you don't have to spend a third of the episode trying to prove that you're a psychic. Just do your psychic thing and move on. But it's like, no one has ever, in my eyes, proven that psychic exists, ghosts exist, and even demons. And, like I said, I believe in ghosts. I'm pretty sure they are there. It's just, we need to have solid evidence and a way to actually, like, examine it. And that's why people call it a pseudoscience. It's like people think they can pull up a app, have the app spit words at them, and be like, oh, that's a ghost talking to me. That's not science, that's an app. We need hard evidence and hard proof that we can actually look at and examine. And not be like, oh wait, I see a cord there attached to the curtain. That's how it opened. Someone was off screen pulling on this cord here. The moment somebody can be like, oh yeah, it's this, it puts doubt, and I don't know how to continue that sentence because it hasn't been done. But debunkers are not the reason why this whole community is toxic. Not even the fakers are the reason, or the actual teams. It's people's greed. It's people's pride. It's like, if your stuff is real, awesome. Just continue doing what you do then. If what you're doing works, and you're getting the evidence, then do it. Debunkers are going to keep looking at it and being like, I think this is how it's done. But just going on and doxing them, showing like all your friends, you know where a certain person lives, all that does nothing for the paranormal. All that does is ruin your image and possibly have a lawsuit on your hands. So it's like, you gotta think about that. And just to prove the debunkers wrong, just keep doing what you do. I legitimately have not seen any of the other channels dip down in viewership. Not like drastically, but it's still there, and they still do it, and they're still making money off of it. So at the end of the day, everybody just needs to be nice. And this isn't like a hippie, like, hand-holding, singing Kumbaya. Be in your corner, let the debunkers be in their corner, let them do what they do, you do what you do. And feelings won't get hurt. People won't be scared that you're going to just show up at their place randomly. And things will just move on. And isn't that what you really want? Just to do what you do and move on. The debunkers aren't stopping you. They're not destroying your views. They're not sending people over to give you hate. They're doing none of that. They're just looking at the video and being like, oh, I know how to do that. That's it. So, to prevent myself from going around in circles, I'm gonna end the video. Everybody just be nice to each other. Stop doxing people. I know me saying this isn't gonna help because I get, like, what, 2 views now? Whatever. And until next time, stay a decent person.